it.
Yeah, and your child is right here, and you're setting a horrible example. What's wrong with you?
Where is she?
What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
Where is she? Where is she?
Right here.
Right there. Ha ha! Ha ha! Okay, so grow up, go home, stop banging on people's doors, stop banging on people's ceilings. I have children. You're an adult, and you're stomping on purpose. No one is doing anything on purpose to you.
No!
No one's doing anything on purpose
That's
to you.
how stupid you are.
Oh, am I?
Because I have...
Hello, new neighbor.
Hi!
Hi, you're so friendly.
Hi!
You don't live in a house, you live in an apartment.
Oh, but
you don't
I
have
didn't
rights.
kidnap my wife.
Oh, did I?
To Texas.
Oh, did I?
Well, that's what the neighbors told me.
Well, then why is she here?
Because she's fucking decrepit.
Oh, really?
And like super insecure.
Okay.
That she thinks...
So what does it mean about you then if you're having your child knock on people's doors
Dude,
so you can throw a little tantrum like a child?
Dude, you are
How old are
so
you?
worthless.
How old are you? Then why are you knocking on my door if I'm so worthless? What are you wasting your time for? What are you wasting your time for? Yeah, that's what I thought.
What? Wasting my
That's what I
time?
thought, yeah.
Because you're stomping nonstop.
No, I'm
Because
not.
you're such a loser
I'm
that
not
you can't
stomping.
take your fucking kids to the park.
Why don't you go back to Seattle?
You can't take
Why don't
your
you go back to
kids
Seattle?
to the park.
Hey, guess what? There are people that live in these units here.
Yeah, and so they live. And guess what?
What?
They hear you across down here and across here.
Do they?
And I have witnesses.
Oh yeah,
And
witnesses.
below me, that they still hear you stomping.
You have witnesses of what? There's your child that
No.
you're setting a great example for. Doesn't matter. She's already right here.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm having panic attacks because of you.
Oh, you're having a panic attack because of me.
Yeah.
So your mom has you come knock on my door so she can throw her little baby tantrum.
I wanted to.
Oh, you wanted to. Because you're having a panic attack because of
Stand for
what?
yourself.
Because what? My child, they make a little bit of noise and you can't handle
A little bit.
Why are you in an
At
apartment?
10 o'clock.
Why are you in an apartment?
10 o'clock.
Do you know what your mom's doing at
There's
10
no
o'clock?
noise.
Do you know what your mom's doing at 10 o'clock?
Talk shit about my kid.
Do you know what you're doing at 10 o'clock?
One night.
One night. You're being deliberate. You're an adult. You're not a child, and it's
You
not an accident.
are being deliberate because you're
No,
too
we're not.
lazy. You're a piece of
Guess
shit.
what?
You're too lazy
Guess what?
to take your kid outside.
Guess what?
You're too lazy
Guess
to take
what?
your kids outside.
Guess
You're
what?
lazy.
Guess what?
You're lazy to take your kid outside
Hey, guess
to get
what?
some energy
Hey,
out.
get
'Cause
yourself
you're
together.
lazy shit.
Hey, get yourself together, and guess what?
You're a lazy piece
Guess
of
what?
shit.
It's not
You're
gonna
a lazy
change.
piece of shit.
Hey, you know what's
You're a
hilarious?
lazy piece of shit.
It's not gonna change.
Hey, guess what?
Bye. It's
I
not
know
gonna change.
I won't change.
No, this
but
is not
you
going to
will.
change. No,
You
it's not.
will.
It's not going to
You
change.
will. Is
Nope.
she on the lease?
Because there's still two
Is she on the
children.
lease? Is she on the lease?
There's still
Is
two
she on the
children.
lease? Is she on the lease?
There are still two children, and they're not going to turn
Is she
into
on
an
the
adult
lease?
over time.
Is she on the lease?
All you're doing is making it worse for yourself.
How?
Because it's not going to change. My children are still children. They're still going to make noise from time
No,
to time.
but they were only here twice a week. That's
How do
what
you know?
she said.
That's what she said. You don't know that. Don't
Oh,
don't-
bitch,
don't-
I know.
Don't kick
I
my
know
stuff.
all sorts of shit.
Oh, yeah? Well, you don't know what you're talking about. And why are you kicking my stuff? Put that back.
Because it hit my foot.
It didn't hit your foot. You're kicking my stuff. Put it
Oh,
back.
you're a liar.
Mama, come on, let's go.
No wonder why your child has anxiety. She has to live with you.
Jesus. All
Yeah.
this tattoos don't even work.
Oh, wow, I got tattoos. Look at the way you're acting. Who cares about what people look like? Look at the way you act. Look at the way you act in front of your child. Not just the way you act, but you do that in front of your kid.
Bitch.
You yell for hours
Hey,
in front
guess
of your
what?
kid.
Guess what, you
Guess what?
asshole?
It's not going to change.
It's not even you.
Oh, it's not even me. Yeah, it's yourself. Your problem is yourself. Yeah, keep peeking in my apartment. Your problem is yourself.
I'm not
Because
peeking in your apartment.
these kids are not going to grow up overnight. They're still
No,
gonna be
you
making
need to
noise.
take 'em
So guess what?
outside,
Have
you
fun.
fucking piece of
Have fun.
shit.
You need to move.
Take him outside.
How about you should have never came here?
Bring it.
Okay.
Let's see if I get kicked out
You
first.
need to live in a house.
Because you
You need to live in a house.
and I have money to do that.
Well, then
do
do it.
you?
Then why don't you do it?
Then do you?
Then why are you living here? This is a low income
Do you
building.
have-
This is a low income building.
Right.
Right.
So your bitch needs
Oh, yeah?
to be on the lease.
Well, then
that
why-
big titty bitch of
Oh, yeah.
yours.
I wouldn't talk about
needs
big.
to be on the lease.
You're the last person I would probably be talking about big with, so.
Well, at least
Yeah.
I don't have men in and out.
Yeah.
And working the system
Oh,
because
yeah.
you're working the system.
Oh, I'm working the system.
Yeah.
How?
Is she?
Explain to me how.
She's working.
She's working, huh? Yeah, we have men coming in and out. You're so smart.
She's working.
Hey, guess what? You're wasting your time.
Hey,
It's not
I
going
have
to change.
cameras.
I don't care.
I have cameras.
Oh, what are
and
they catching?
she's not only is your spot in your car in the resident.
Oh my God, I'm using my parking spot. And I have another car that's in the guest spot. Oh, what, do you have
that
two cars?
doesn't leave.
Oh, look.
Your car.
Look, neighbors, bye.
They keep pounding. I can't. Do you not hear the
You
pounding?
have to be yelling all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
Thank
you.
you.
Know
You
what?
need to be yelling. Chill out. You're disturbing everybody. Stop.
I'm disturbing.
Yes.
Wait.
You don't need to be
try
told that.
living under these fuckers.
Hey, you don't need to be told that.
Try
You know you're
living
disturbing.
under
You
them.
know.
Kid.
You know you're
They
disturbing.
have 2 kids and people that are not supposed to be on the lease.
Oh
And
yeah?
they're not on the lease.
You don't know what you're talking about. So why don't you go home and act like an
And you
adult?
just moved in too.
So did you. So who cares? He doesn't have any less credit than you. Don't be talking to
But
people
you
like
just
that.
told me I had no credit
No, I didn't.
because I just moved in.
Yeah, you just moved in. And you're sitting here acting like some sort of king trying to regulate people, having your child knock on my door, and then you're throwing a
Dude,
tantrum like a child.
she
Stop
chose to
screaming.
do that.
Stop screaming. Go home.
She chose to knock on the door.
I don't
because
care.
She has migraines
That's fine. Go
because
home.
You're stomping.
That's fine. Guess what?
You try. You're.
Don't yell at
you're
that person.
You're e-learning,
Listen.
right? So,
You don't need to.
are you not learning from home?
Who cares? That's not your business. That is not your business.
No.
Go
no,
home.
It's because you're stomping and you can't regulate your children because you're too lazy.
You can't regulate yourself. You're banging on my ceiling all day and screaming for hours. Go home, call the manager, deal with it like a normal person. You don't have the right to be knocking on people's doors and harassing them.
Dude.
Tell the manager, call the cops, do what you gotta do, and grow up.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Bye.
So like 12 hours a
Goodbye.
day.
Hey,
I've been dealing with
hey,
this.
hey,
every
no one wants to hear-
day,
that's fine.
12 hours.
Call the cops.
Stomping.
Call the cops.
Because you're too
Call
lazy
the
to
cops.
take your fucking kids outside.
I'm so hurt. You got me. Okay, heard. Bye. I heard you.
You're too lazy
Good.
to go outside.
Yep, you're right.
You're too lazy to take your kids outside.
You're so right. Okay, goodbye.
And we're below you. And
You're telling me
it's
things I already know.
stomping.
Hey, you're telling me things I already know. I have 2 children. You treat me as if they cannot make a sound or else you're gonna bang. I get it. Goodbye. Tell the manager, tell the cops.
I banged once.
Hey, listen, there's neighbors. No one needs to hear you.
Banged once.
Okay, sure.
But you
sure.
know what? Also,
Listen, stop
the
involving
first floor-
people.
The
You don't need
first
it.
floor, they hear you,
I'm sure they do.
and actually,
I'm sure
across
they
from
do.
us, they hear.
Oh my god.
Please go home.
What do you mean? Oh my god!
What do you mean? What does he mean? Of course you know what he means. You're ridiculous.
My problem is that I can't sleep.
Your problem is that
What
you
do
live in a communal building and you're acting like an individual. You don't live in a house. You need to have respect for neighbors. Go home. Have
I
respect
have
for
to have
neighbors.
respect for neighbors.
Yes.
You don't even have respect for us as neighbors by stomping.
That is between you and
all
me. You don't
the
get to disturb
time.
the whole building because you're angry at me. Calm down, grow up, go home.
I have to have respect.
Tell the manager. Complain to the manager. That's not their problem. That's your problem. Tell the manager. Go home.
They came out. I mean,
Because you're disturbing them. I'm surprised everyone's not out. You're acting like a child. Throwing a fit in the
It's
fucking
cool,
hallway.
man. It's cool.
It's cool. I'm sure. Oh, yeah, it's so cool. Go home. No one wants to hear you. Now you're acting all funny?
Stomping. Non-stop.
Banging, screaming. Yeah, you.
Yeah, you.
Okay,
You.
go home. Go home.
And I have fucking cameras, man. I have wise cameras.
Use the cameras. Show them to Leslie. Show them to the police. Do it like an adult. Be respectful. Call the cops. Call the manager. Show them your video.
What is yours gonna do?
You're yelling for no reason. Exactly.
It's no reason. That's why you don't
It
get
is. You don't get it. You don't get it. This is not how you go about it. You go about it by calling the manager and calling the police. You don't police people yourself. That is not your right in a communal building. You need to act with respect. You have people that live next to you, above you, under you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Stop screaming.
Exactly.
Shh.
Why are you still yelling?
Because I've been dealing with his ass.
No, you have anger issues.
Bro, leave.
Do I?
Yes.
This bitch kidnapped his wife.
Okay,
to
sure.
fucking Texas.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because I know.
Yeah, you know everything.
Bro, are you
No, neighbors told me that.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, goodbye.
That's why he
Listen.
checks his plates.
Listen, you obviously you're angry. That's got nothing to do with your problem.
No, you need to fucking like.
So your problem
there's
is
two
that
of you,
hold on.
man.
Your
There's
problem
two
is
of
that
you.
your
Why
problem
can't you control your one kid?
your problem is that I have a
Why
wife.
can't you control one kid? And there's two of you
You don't know how many kids I
that
do.
live here.
You don't know how many kids I have.
Bitch, man, I already saw, man, on Halloween.
Okay, man.
We're out there.
Okay, man. All right, man.
You have a little tiny 2-year-old and a little fucking
Hey, listen,
baby.
listen.
And not one of them's
I feel like I'm in middle school right now.
Bryce.
How old are you?
Loud.
How old are you?
This is how people argue in elementary, not grown-ups like you guys.
Okay.
He's not doing anything.
Okay, then go to your...
Don't tell people what to do. You need to go home. You need to go home. You think these people are like my friends and they're just on my side? No, they're just neighbors.
But I live below you.
And they live next to me.
I have a right too.
They have a right.
You act like I don't have a right.
They have a right.
To fucking have peace.
We all have a right to peace. So you don't get to disturb everyone because you get disturbed.
No, really?
Yeah, you selfish motherfucker. Go home. Oh my God, I called you a name once? Have you listened to yourself this whole time? Go home.
You're the one doing wrong. You don't.
The world doesn't evolve around
Do you
you.
even know anything? I have so many videos of them stomping.
Then show them. If it's so valuable, not to me, I don't care.
Do it.
I don't care. Show them to Leslie. If they prove something,
It's not my problem.
if the video proves something so good, then show it and get me kicked out. Okay, go do it. Go do it and use it and get me kicked out then. If you're so right and I'm so wrong.
Lazy. Take your fucking kids out, man.
I'm not going to take them out at all now. Now I'm not going to take them out at all. And guess what? I am not going to.
Nobody can go out.
Not only is it Corona.
There's a park right across the street.
Hey, guess what? Guess what though? Guess what?
You're lazy as fuck.
Guess what? Everyone's a human and now I'm not going to care.
Fucking privilege.
I'm going to care even less now.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll care even less.
Yeah,
Alright,
she
cool.
Because you're so respectful. You're such a good neighbor.
Yeah, I'm the respectful one. I just moved in, right?
Hey, guess what it's
I'm
called?
new.
Guess what it's called?
I'm new.
Guess what it's called?
I'm new.
Family
I'm
apartments.
new, though.
Family apartments.
Yeah, now she gets it.
You don't get it. Family apartments.
Yeah?
Yeah, not your home. So why don't you go to your apartment
Not our home.
and you say your child has
We're
such
not
bad
allowed to
anxiety.
have peace.
Your child has to live with
Only
you. Your child has to
Only
live with
he's
this.
allowed to have peace.
I'm sorry.
Apparently.
I'm sorry you have to live with your mom who's like this. It probably gives you all sorts of problems. Yeah, obviously, you've tried to use your child's anxiety for why we can't make a peep.
No,
but
it's
look at
true.
the way you are in your home with her.
It's not even him.
I can hear you through the walls, and you're under me.
That's not the same guy.
I'm not the same guy.
He isn't.
As who?
The other guy was ugly.
He is.
The other guy was ugly. Oh, I'm handsome, huh? Ugh, don't ever say anything like that again. You far from ever having a shot with any normal person. You go look in the gutter. Now, please, leave our floor. You've disturbed this
Wow,
whole
really?
floor. You've disturbed this whole
Really?
floor.
I hope you show that to that fucking shit.
Even your child's trying to pull you away. Grow up.
Honestly, what is your problem? Just leave.
What is yours? Are you a guy or a girl or?
Wow, really,
That
really,
doesn't matter.
really, you're gonna pull that. So now you're a fucking bigot. You're a sexist bigot. Why don't you go back to
You
Seattle?
don't even know what that means.
Why don't you go
man.
back to Seattle?
You don't even know what that means.
You just asked this person if they were a guy or a girl. First of all, what does that have? How's that any of your business?
My daughter's gay.
Oh, so you have all the credit to criticize another person and ask another person their gender as if that person doesn't look like one or the other, and you're trying to criticize them. No.
I love this.
No, that's like dropping the N-bomb. That's like dropping the N-bomb and being like, oh, my best friend's black. Oh, you have so much credit to be doing that
your
shit.
neighbor's black, so that makes you cool, right?
No, I'm not the one who's fucking making stupid fucking bigoted remarks. You are. And you live in a family apartment building. So why don't you go get in a house where you can be all the fucking sexist you want, fucking racist all you want, and go bye-bye. So you can go eat your feelings by yourself. You don't need to be here. Obviously, you don't know how to live.
Racist and start that shit, and you get fucking thrown in jail.
I'll get thrown in jail.
You will actually get.
Well, then why don't you check yourself?
I'll take it.
Why don't you check yourself?
I will take you to court because there's no.
Oh, there's no proof. Okay. Well, then why are you questioning people's gender?
way.
Why are you questioning people's gender? No, they don't need to go away. They don't need to go away. You need to go home. This person lives right here in front of their door.
And I live here too.
You don't live up here.
Fucking floor. And stop.
You don't live up here.
What the fuck?
I want peace.
You're not making, this is not peace. You don't want
Oh
peace.
God. You know what?
You don't want peace.
You guys are ridiculous because You don't even know the stomping that is nonstop?
It's not their business.
No, man.
You're involving people in your drama.
No,
Deal with it like an adult.
But-
If you had a problem with me skateboarding on some ledge somewhere, it's an example. Hello, it's an example. You don't get to police me. You call the cops if you have a problem. The problem is you call the cops if you have a problem. You don't get to tell me to leave some park if I'm skateboarding. Same thing here. You don't get to tell people to go home or tell people that.
I never said that.
My point is you're trying to regulate and you don't have the right. You need to call the manager or call the police.
No, actually, you know what? Guys, chill the fuck out.
Oh.
Who has to chill the fuck out? You do. What the fuck is your problem, for God's sake?
Even your child has tried to pull you away.
So.
Even
what
your
I'm trying to
child
tell you-
has tried to pull you to go back home.
Yeah.
It's obvious to everyone but you that you are a problem and you need
I'm
to
the
go
problem.
home. Yes.
Because we've been living nonstop for how many days with your pounding because you're too lazy to take your
Guess
kids
what?
outside.
Even if I took them out, guess what happens when we get home? The kids make a
Well,
little
then why
noise.
don't you just have consideration for
Why
us?
didn't you have consideration before moving into a building that you're going to be living in a family apartment?
Wait, no,
Oh.
because they told me.
They told you.
told me that you
Oh.
only had them every 2 weeks.
Oh.
And I will show Leslie this.
Guess
'Cause
what?
That's what she said to me.
Oh, show her. I would love you to, because guess
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Guess what? Why do you think I'm recording this? You think I'm hiding?
I'm not hiding either.
Oh, yeah.
And?
So you're just questioning people's gender.
And?
You're just yelling at
No.
people, calling people bitches. You're up here talking shit, but you're willing to show the video yourself. Guess what? I'm not even going to.
Oh,
Please,
shit, man.
please call
I
Leslie.
will show
Please
the
call
video.
Leslie and show her the video.
I will.
Do it.
No problem.
Do it.
No problem.
I bet you don't.
No problem.
I bet you
Because
don't.
I bet that when she works, because you're big titty blonde girl, that the mommy. That
What
lives
is-
here,
what does her identity have anything to do with
I
it?
bet she works, and you have to take that accountability towards your rent.
What?
Right?
What does her identity have anything to do with it? And what does their identity have anything to do with
Because
anything?
she's big titty blonde, and you're taking 2 spots up, and
How do you know she's a she?
I don't care. Just
You don't care, but you want to question this person here.
I don't. Actually.
You did, actually. About 5 minutes ago, you questioned
I
this person's
don't.
gender.
That's current.
And you didn't even do
Don't
it.
means
And you didn't even
current.
do it.
Don't means current.
No.
I don't anymore. I don't even care.
But you did. And you
I
didn't
know
even, you
you're
never
joking,
did care. You
and
never
I
did
don't
care. You never did care. You were
I
trying to
don't
be
care.
rude. You were trying to be rude. You never did care.
No.
Yes, you did.
I actually just went down to your level for a moment.
Do you think she really cared about your gender or she was trying to be rude?
She was trying to be rude.
Exactly.
Well, I was just down
Guess
to your
what?
level for a moment because you're just
My
a
level.
fucking piece of shit.
Oh,
Look who's talking.
Yeah,
You
I'm
really
so
need to
hurt.
Shut the fuck up and grow up.
wow. You have people a
Walk
quarter
the fuck
your
downstairs
age.
and leave
Okay.
us the fuck alone. I don't know what the fuck you think you.
At the end of the day, it's almost like we're wasting our time because she's clearly mentally unstable. You
Then
should.
go.
Oh.
Go stomp.
I'm gonna go. I would pee assignment today. Bye.
Yeah,
Yeah, have
go
a good
stomp.
one. Okay, we will. Have fun. You're gonna love it. Enjoy your life down there.
Dumb ass bitch.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna purposely pound more.
No one's doing it on purpose.
But
You're the
said
only one doing it on purpose.
You said it on video.
I said it's not
You're
gonna change.
Purposely pound.
I said it-
more.
It never was on purpose. It never was on purpose. But your banging is on purpose. Your screaming is on purpose.
Dude, I did it once last night.
Not once last night. You do it every day. Every day.
Are you shit?
Last night was the only time I ever responded to you deliberately. But you deliberately every day bang, and then you spend an hour
you
screaming.
Don't like banging. Weird. You don't like banging?
I don't care.
Neither.
Guess what? The difference is children, adult.
Yeah.
Accident on
Outside.
purpose.
Dumbass. Take your
No.
fucking piece
No,
of
they
shit
live here.
kids
They live here.
outside.
They live here, and it's COVID outside. Guess what? There's a stay-at-home order.
Actually, not. There isn't.
Yes,
Not
there
the
is.
Park across the street.
Actually, guess what?
Woodinville actually has.
Actually, guess what?
30 cases.
Actually, guess what?
Woodinville has 30
Actually,
cases.
guess what? I have a job,
Do you?
so I'm not taking my
You
kids
don't
out.
leave.
Guess what that means?
Your car doesn't leave.
They're gonna be home all
Your
day.
car doesn't leave.
They're gonna be home all
Your
day.
car doesn't leave.
They're gonna be home
so
all
you're
day.
lying.
Okay, sure. So
Your car doesn't leave.
show all of your
Texas
videos.
plates that are not up to date with the Washington plates.
You got me. Call the cops.
Woo!
Call the cops.
I should.
Guess what? Even your kid has left you because you're pathetic. Grow
No.
up. Grow up.
No,
Grow
this
up.
is a long time coming, motherfucker, because you know what?
Oh.
You are actually just pathetic.
Yeah, you need to go home. Okay? Bye.
Call the cops.
Because at a certain
Call the cops.
to a
Call
certain
the
to a
cops.
certain degree, it's like I need to go inside so you can leave these people alone. You're disturbing other people.
Right? No, but you're disturbing me, you fucking piece of shit. Why
At
do you
this
get
point-
that?
at this point,
why don't you get that?
now that I know
you're
you-
disturbing me.
Now that I know
By
you,
stomping.
I don't care anymore. Now that I know you, I'm not gonna care. You think I'm gonna have more respect for you now?
Yep.
So,
You're fucked
so
up.
my kids make any little noise and I try to stop them. Now I'm not gonna care so much.
See?
See? Yeah, because you're a respectful person. You're very respectful.
Nah, man.
Nah,
I
man.
was.
Yeah, no, you're not. You never were. You never were. You came into this building like you were some hot-headed
No.
king. Oh, yes, you did.
How did I come in here?
Oh, don't give me that. Oh, the first time we even saw you, what apartment are you in? Oh, cool. I'm underneath
I never
you.
met them until October 31st.
Okay.
It's the first time I met you.
Oh, you're so chill. Yeah, you're a nice
Was
person.
it?
You're a nice
On
person.
Halloween, right?
You're a nice person.
Why are you lying?
What?
I just want, don't.
What kind of benefit would that lie give me?
Why can't you fucking just stop?
You're
Go home.
You. Why can't
no.
you?
Why don't you treat her the way you really treat her? What I hear all day. Yell at her like you really do.
I'm literally trying to play with my friends, and they can hear all what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm.
What's going on through their head is, what type of environment does this guy live in?
Right.
It's you. It's not him. How many
It's
times?
me?
Yes. How many times has he told you to go?
But you can't tell me.
So my point is,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go now, so that way you guys can get peace. Because obviously she has mental issues, and she's not gonna go. No matter, she thinks she's right. That's That's why you know she's got mental issues, because she doesn't see
So here's the
her. She doesn't see how bad, how wrong she is.
Why?
It doesn't matter
can't I
anymore.
have a right-
Hope you got them all because it makes her look so